worried about keeping your things safe? Well, worry no more. Because I will be presenting to you a super fun, easy and reliable safe that you can easily make out of the things that you can find at your home, like cardboard, paper and a few other stuff. See, by just entering a simple password on my safe, I can easily store some valuable things like my phone, my watch and some money. Hope you like it. See if it actually works. So right now the password is not set. I'm going to randomly put any three numbers on this. So our actual password is 1073. So I'm just going to set something like anything random. So I've put 8, 2, 9. And let's see if the box opens. Nope, it does not open. Password and see if it opens. So the password was 10 7 3 and let's see if it opens. Ta-da! The box opens.
From 8B and I'm here with another video to contribute to the Innovation Week, which is brimming with creativity and lots of new creations. So I have planned to contribute a model that I made for an underwater train system. So let's imagine that you are a tourist from the United Arab Emirates and you want to explore the different cultures and places in India. So you would probably opt to travel by a plane or through air. Well, that would probably take an estimate of 3 to 4 hours or even more depending on the place you land. So what if we had a more efficient and modern technology to reach there faster? Another case scenario is from the UAE to India, we have a linker which is the Arabian Sea. So let's imagine we had an underwater train system which is much more faster and will reach you there with a more picturesque and enjoyable journey. So let's get right into the model. And what we have here are two stations. The station from which we depart is at the United Arab Emirates and the station in which we'll arrive is the Indian station. And these two are connected by a tunnel that travels in the Arabian Sea. The estimated travel time is 1 hour, which is much less compared to that of another travel route. So let us see how this will work. For that, we have a special train, which will travel through the tunnel, which is made of a sturdy material. That is how this model works. So let us understand how the underwater train system works. First up is movement. So for movement, the underwater train has a propeller and a rudder attached to its back, similar to that of a submarine. When the train has to gain speed and move forward, it uses the propeller. And when it has to change direction or turn, it uses the rudder to change in that direction. Both the propeller and the rudder are controlled by the captain. Then comes the energy source. Most trains that function on land use coal, petrol or diesel to work, and some are even electricity powered and also hybrid trains. But the greatest benefit of working underwater is the amount of hydropower that you can use and harvest to power this train. Hence, the underwater train system uses hydropower which is obtained from its great amounts of water in the surroundings, which is actually sustainable because you get to save the natural resources like coal. So let us discuss the various benefits to this method. First one is efficiency. It is so modern and efficient compared to other modes of existing transport. Then it is really enjoyable, and I'm sure that it is a very picturesque journey due to all of the aquatic flora and fauna. Then it is a time saver. Well, who doesn't want to save time? It is so precious, isn't it? So this is a mode that will save most of your time that you might use unnecessarily for other methods.
Hello friends, this is Keertana Biju from grade 8B, and for this week I am coming to you with another really fun video to try. We use plastics in virtually every shape and form in our daily lives. It carries our drinks, holds our shampoos and keeps our veggies fresh. Humans are consuming resources and producing waste at a larger scale than ever before, and our consumption levels are projected to increase with continued development. So how do we stop this? By turning bottles, packaging and other plastic refuse into new goods. Recycling helps the environment and creates new economic opportunities. Plastic recycling keeps still useful materials out of landfills and encourages businesses to develop new and innovative products made from them. Today, I'll be showing you 3 easy DIYs as our steps in which we children can make a change.
Take a plastic bottle of 2 liters like so, and then mark an area on the bottom side of the bottle. Make sure you leave some space between the sides of the bottle. Right after this, go ahead and use an X-Acto knife and cut the bottom part of the bottle. Make sure you're doing this carefully without hurting yourself. Then you can use tape or any other adhesive to hold it onto the wall. Take a few plastic bags and just put them in this manner so when one is pulled out, the second one stays. There you have it, your very own plastic bag dispenser. Take this 2-liter plastic bottle and then with a permanent marker mark this area, and with the help of an X-Acto knife cut it out. Here you go, you've transformed a plastic bottle into a great toothbrush holder. Isn't that really interesting? Take a detergent bottle and mark this area on the bottle. Then with an X-Acto knife, cut it out. To me, my container looked pretty boring, so I was tempted to add in some color of my own. Then we must pour some soil into the container. Right after this, sow a plant into the soil. By pouring the water into the other side, it allows us to use the method of root zone watering. The root zone of plants is the area of soil and oxygen surrounding the roots of a plant. Roots are the starting point of a plant's vascular system. Water and nutrients are pulled up from the oxygenated soil around the roots, called the root zone, and pumped into all other aerial parts of the plant.